Happy Sunday. Thank you for tuning in. If this is the first time you're tuning into my page, I welcome you. My name is Boalia Desmond. I'm a wife to one, a mom of two boys, and I'm on a mission to help families create and increase generational wealth because I believe that everybody should live a life of choices. So I titled my message today, It Takes Time. So today I want to encourage the person who's feeling as though, here we are, it's January 9th, and I'm not really seeing the results that I thought I would be seeing, right? After 9 days. But today I just want to encourage you, friend, that you need to stay the course, that it takes time. And when you think about your own children, right? How many times have your children maybe been involved in something, been involved in a sport or signed up for something, and then halfway through it or a few days into it, they're like, I don't want to do that anymore. And what do you tell them? You tell them to stay the course. You tell them, listen, you should be committed to this thing. You signed up, people are counting on you, people are rooting for you, and the same thing for you. You signed up for something, you told a few friends or you told the world about it, you announced it on social media, and people are rooting for you, they're counting on you, they're wishing you well, and they just hope that you succeed, but you can't quit. Quitting should not be an option. I remember when Victor was about four or five, maybe he was a little bit older, 6 or 7, but he signed up for karate, right? And he came home and he was very upset and said he didn't want to return. And we said, well, why don't you want to return? He said, they won't let me wiggle. What's karate? The discipline part of it. So guess what? He stuck it out. He became a black belt. And if he would have quit and we would have said, okay, then just don't do it, he would have never reached that level. So what is it that you're involved in right now that is difficult for you, that you're thinking, oh my gosh, I just can't keep doing this, or I just can't do this at all? You need to stay the course. It takes time. Think about the compounding effect. Nothing compounds if you quit within, after a few times. Think about your investments. If you have a 401k, or if you invest in a Roth IRA, invest in any sort of investments, guess what? You've had to leave that money in there for it to grow. Because you're staying the course and you believe that, in the end, it's going to be worth it, right? But it took time. It took time. Do you remember the first year that you made your mortgage payments? After a year and you looked at the tax time came and it said you had made about a $1,700 payment, even though your payments every month were about $1,100 or so. And you thought, what in the world? How are we ever going to get this thing paid off? Because it takes time. Eventually things get rolling and you start to see the results. The payments may go down if you refinance, but your balance starts to go down and start to go down, but you stayed the course. Think about how many people you started with when on your first day of your job. So I've been at my job 23 years, right? We started in a group of 24, and out of 24, there's only about 5 of us left. You'll have people who will start with you and won't be there the following year. People who will start after you and will not be there the following year. But if you continue, you will have success. You've just got to stick it out and stay the course. So, friend, I want to encourage you, do not get discouraged. Keep writing out your goals. Keep reviewing them. Keep doing them. Tweaking some things along the way. If things aren't working, continue to do the things that are working. Know that you're worth it, but it's going to take time, and be in it to win it. So I thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.